welcome back to Father Son DIY Garage.
In this video, we're going to show you guys how to build a pergola for your raised garden beds.
All right, here we go. The first step in this build is to set the posts. We went with 10-foot redwood posts, and as you can see, Joe is cutting them down to 8'6". To add a little character, Joe made a little decorative cut at the top by slicing off 1 inch around the entire post at a 45-degree angle. Hey, thanks for joining us today. If you haven't been here before, this is Father Son DIY Garage. This is where I show my son how to DIY right.
No, I show you.
No, it's me. It's all me. I show him. Anyway, we're having a good time, and I hope you do too.
We're going to link all the tools and hardware used in this build down in the description below in case you guys want to follow along with this build. This video is an extension of our last build, the giant raised garden beds. So if you guys haven't seen that one, go ahead and check it out. To fasten these posts to our raised garden beds, we're using these 5.5-inch structural screws with these decorative washers. And what I'm doing is laying out all the bolt holes, that way we can pre-drill them to avoid some splitting of the wood. Laid 2 out on each post, and then we went ahead and pre-drilled them. These are Simpson strong ties structural screws, and this is how the washer works on them. And here you'll see I'm teaching my dad how to set his very first 4x4 post. You gotta hold it tight because it's gonna push out.
What do you mean?
I'm saying this, when I screw it, it'll push it out a little bit. So, you good?
Yeah. And now, I show Joe how to do it the right way. Actually, it's the exact same way. We're just securing these posts to the sides of the planter box with these lag screws.
Once we had all of our posts up, it was time to cut our 2x6 supports. So we went ahead and cut these at 6 foot 6 inches. And then here I'm going to show you guys how to put a decorative cut on the end of these 2x6s. Pretty simple. Measure 2 inches down and then use the 45-degree angle on your carpenter square. Mark that. And that's going to be your cutoff piece. Pretty simple cut, but it adds a nice design to the project. Did that on both sides. And then just like the post, we went ahead and pre-drilled for our lag screws. Just measured the center of those 4x4 posts and put 2 holes on each side for the posts. We just kind of stacked them up so we could drill them all at once. And then it was time to hang the first one. We went ahead and left a 1 foot 6 inch overhang on both sides to give it some character. We used the same type of structural screw, but this one's 3.5 inches long, just because we don't need to go too far into that 4x4.
Now for our runners on top, we use 2x4s and cut them at 5 feet. And again, Joe is adding a decorative cut on both ends of the 2x4s, just like he did on the 2x6s. Now it was time to put the runners on top of the headers. We sandwiched the post between 2 of the runners and then evenly spaced the rest of the runners across the top.
We left a 6-inch overhang on both sides of the 2x4, and we toe nailed these in with some leftover deck screws.
Dude, are you serious? I don't even want to think about it. Well, there you have it. Another completed project by Fathersondiygarage. Really? Are you serious?
Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next projects. We're going to be doing some more garden projects in the next couple of weeks, so we'll see you guys then.
Cheers.